Today I'm going to talk about YieldMax AAPL option income strategy, which is APLY, that's the ticker. I'm going to talk expected yield, because since it came out, of course, there's no official yield so far and official how much they're going to pay in dividends. If you're a new investor who has been watching this ETF and want to invest their money, but they're waiting to know how much they're going to pay in yield before they can invest, or you're an investor who has invested and you are waiting anxiously to see how much you're going to get. If you stick around the end of this video, you'll be able to actually know how much you will be getting, how much you're expecting to get, because it's very important for you to at least have an expectation of how much you're going to get from your investments, right? And this is a number came from the answer that one of subscribers asked a manager through email, and the answer that they received, and also the research that I did, or comparison that I did, compare this type of ETF and other ETF that does similar thing, and between the two answers I came up with the number of how much roughly idea of how much they're going to pay. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, because on this channel I talk about this type of ETF, and if there's any news or any update on this, I'll always keep you in the loop. So just make sure you do that, and if you like the content, of course, hit the thumb up. Let's go to first let me describe what this is. If you might be a new person watching this video and you don't know what APLY is, this is an ETF or one stock ETF that provide monthly income, and this is a passive income, by the way. Distribution, of course, is monthly, and the yield, we're going to talk about it. And the managers of YieldMax ETF Elevate is a company. They write call, and they use a strategy called synthetic ETF. If you want to know more about that strategy and more details about this fund, I made a video before about this, so go on link below and you will be able to know. So here's the thing, where did they get this number? So one of the subscribers actually asked one of the managers how much they're going to pay in dividends, or the yield, expected yield. And the answer was because as you know, TSLY has more is more volatile, and the way the capital call works is the more volatile stock or an ETF, the more you generate income from call options. And because Apple is not as volatile as Tesla it is, Tesla right now pays about 40%. So because of that, so we are expecting Apple to pay less than that. That was an answer. But then I went to do a little bit of research and dig deeper. I was like, how much, if they're gonna pay less, how much they're going to pay? So what I did is I went to another company that does the similar strategy, a little bit different, but to see the difference, how much they're paying between Tesla stock and Apple stock, because this ETF already exists. And this company, it's called Purpose Investment. This is company out of Canada, Toronto. They have Tesla Yield Share Purpose ETF. The ticker is YTSL, and right now it pays about 20% in dividends. It used to be higher, of course, it fluctuates, but it came from all the way 30 to right now it pays at 20%, and they also pay monthly. They do write cover call, but the strategy they use actually is literally holding actual Tesla stock, and they write call on a 50% of the position and keep 50% of position with the growth of ETF. I also made a video on this one, so if you want to check this, check link below. So look at this. This is they pay 20%, and that's why I come with the number. If they pay 20%, how much they pay in Apple? Look at Apple. They do pay about 7% or 8%. Also, of course, it fluctuates to about 10 to 7% at the moment, but it was up to 12%. So because of that, we can conclude that, of course, Apple and Tesla is almost half percentage, right? So we have a 20 and we have 10%. Let's say round up to 10%. So the yield on Apple on this from Purpose, they pay almost half from what they pay on Apple, or 75%. You know, so because of this number, then we can 100% be sure, maybe not 100%, but we can 80% at least be sure that APLY, based on from those two answers from the managers and also the example we can see from YieldMax, the example we can see from Purpose Investment, those two will give us a rough idea of how much they're going to pay in dividends, and that would be a half of what Apple pays at the moment, which is 40%. So we are expecting to get 20% roughly on APLY. That's it. That's update. I just want to let you know. So again, if you want to be kept in the loop, just make sure you subscribe and you hit the notification belly button so you can get a news and update on all these covered call ETF that you're investing your money, because it's very important for you to be in the know at any moment what's the changes and what's the new. And by the way, I'm going to also talk about the Nvidia covered call option income ETF that's coming up. I will talk about that one, and that'll be very interesting. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Till we meet again. Bye bye.